Well, we did it. We made it to season 26. Yeah. And I made it to season 26. Ugh. You couldn't necessarily see that there, but there was a little puff of smoke out there. Um, yes, I did just partake in the lettuce of my name. And, this is gonna be another cool season of posting a weird video every day until I become famous. Would you believe that as of the full the full season compilation I posted yesterday? Well, yeah, that's 305 videos related to this series. Roll that intro. So, I have learned something today. I have learned that sometimes it might be better not to hire an NPC on Fortnite. Because I was driving in Fortnite, then my NPC changed to the car seat because I changed car seats. However, the NPC changed inconveniently to the car seat right behind me instead of offing the last person, which would have won me the entire round of Fortnite. I ended up shooting my NPC in the back of the head. And I lost. Bruh. I smell it on the other end of the screen. Somebody hasn't been drinking their water. And I have been explicitly saying over the past little while for people to drink their water. Because I am a strong advocate for consumption of H2O. And it's a big form of self-care, drinking that liquid. And seeing some people not drinking it is disappointing. But come over to the other end of the screen and I'ma hydrate you. Potentially by force. I'm gonna lift it day, lift it day, lift it day. I'm gonna lift it day, lift it day, lift it day, any way I want to. Love, love me, love, love me. I'm pretty sure that's how that song goes. I might be wrong again. For some reason, I got The Weeknd stuck in my head now. I'm going to have y'all guess what The Weeknd song is stuck in my head now. And you're going to comment below what the Weekend song is stuck in my head. And I'm going to give you 10 seconds starting now. The song is Sidewalks. The song is Sidewalks. Yeah, Sidewalks is a really good song. Not only because, like, it's chill, but it's got Kendrick. And, of course, I love Kendrick Lamar. We love Kendrick Lamar in this community. We also like Armando Mars here. So, welcome to today's word of the day. And today's word of the day is adversity. Adversity is something I face pretty much daily. Sometimes these days just have you fighting random things. Ooh. Speaking of adversity, System of a Down is playing upstairs. Honestly, System of a Down is one of the biggest fuck yous in the face of adversity. It's just a vibe. Okay, so I'm going to pick right in the middle of this video to just rip off the band-aid and drop some news on y'all. Because I deserve to tell y'all exactly what's going on, especially in regards to my music stuff. So, as y'all know, as of August, I joined this band called Maloom. And, after 7 long months of being in that band, I am parting ways. Yeah. There's some creative differences and a few other things that really factored into me leaving, including some opportunities I wanted to chase outside of this band, and unfortunately the other reason is I have to choose my mental health first. But I'm still doing that TV slot with that band. On the 30th, we're doing the recording. It's going to be great. But we are also parting ways amicably. So, I am doing something legendary. And not too many people would do this. Hell, Not even I was granted this, but I am going to be teaching the next guitarist my lines. Now, it's not necessarily like the Colonel's secret recipe of my guitar playing I'm teaching him, but I hope he has fun. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So I liked the peaches and cream monster enough to go back to the store to go try and get some more today. They were sold right the fuck out. And I was pretty disappointed. But I got my favorite kind instead because I still like Rio Punch the best. If you're wondering what my favorite monster flavor as of now is, it is Rio Punch. It's just got a certain pizzazz to it that I really like. Honestly, I do kind of wish I had more peaches and cream, though. Somehow for dinner, I was able to consume not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, but 6 hot dogs. And this was only the second time I ate today. But 6 hot dogs, man? How was I able to consume 6 hot dogs? I'm after I had 4, I had 2 kind of pushed on me. I was like, okay. But I was also kind of surprised because usually 4 is my max. My usual go-to for hot dogs is I'll have 3 hot dogs, no sides. But somehow, some way, shape, or form, I was able to consume 6 fucking hot dogs today for dinner. And I'm probably gonna sleep like a baby. By the way, I should also bring up another thing. Since, I brought up me leaving the band a little bit earlier. But also, I am going to bring up my own music that's coming soon. So, keep an eye out for that. I lost my master files to a whole bunch of songs recently, but then I decided to revisit a lot of old ones and just branch off on them. Some tunes have been around in my arsenal since like 2013. Actually, 2011. Wow. So, like, some of these songs have taken 14 years to come out of my fucking head. So, I hope that's that's something you can look forward to. Am actually going to take my sleeping pills on time tonight, which is pretty huge. Most times I'm usually late, and when I have to wake up in the morning, I'm groggy as fuck. And I still wake up in the middle of the night. But when I wake up in the morning, I'm just like even more of a cold starting chainsaw in the middle of winter. And for those of you who have never experienced a cold starting chainsaw, just be thankful you have never had that joy in your life. They're blasting Puddle of Mud, Blurry upstairs. And unfortunately, every time I hear this song, I just think of Wes Scantlin and how he's been Wes Scandalous for the past little bit because, well, the multiple arrests and possession things he's encountered, including just recently, yes, not just possession, but a domestic violence charge. Every time I think of Puddle of Mud now, I just think, that dude took my house away. That dude took my house away. Get that fucker out my face. He took my house away. He stole my house. Yeah, literally. Every time I hear the song Blurry, I just think he took my house away. What is this? What are we looking at? What is beside my face? So, are you excited for season 26? Yeah, this is the first segment of season 26. Kind of crazy. Earlier I was going over the lengths of all the videos that I have posted, and I was like, what is this myself? But you're supposed to tell me what this thing beside my face is. What are we looking at? Comment below, and if I really like what you have to say, I'll pin your comment. What is this? We did it. We made it to the memes. We made it to the memes, and we made it to spring. So, some spring memes. Memes about spring. I'm looking forward to spring every year. Yeah, today. Except for today, it was very, very gloomy. For some reason, it was rainy. It was a very rainy first day of spring today. Yeah, it could have been better. Could have been better. Yeah, this is literally what I was just talking about. I was expecting, hey, today's first day of spring. It's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be like sunny. It's going to be like very quaint outside. Then I go outside. It looks like a storm's coming in. Yeah. And this too. The pollen today. The pollen today had struck me in a way that I hadn't been struck in a long time. It was like, whoa, this brings me back. This really brings me back. Oh my God. This brings me back too. I don't necessarily have spring rolls right now, but I I'm really really glad. I'm really really glad I don't right now. Um, this is this is literally this is me. This is me. Honestly, what a great representation of spring in a meme. I could see a lot of things being huge in spring, like pollen. Pollen is definitely gonna be huge in spring. I'm definitely not looking forward to pollen. You guys looking forward to pollen? I know pollen gonna kick my ass violently. Like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to drink your water. Well, here on a windy old day, a nice, clear, and windy day. Yeah. Just went and visited some good friends, getting some exercise, getting some walking time in, having an overall great time. And I forgot to eat, so now I'm super hungry, and I'm going back to eat now. Don't do what I did, and make sure you actually eat by the time it's almost 4 o'clock. Roll that intro. The sky is pretty blue today. Just thought you all should experience some of this beautiful weather, some of this nice clear sky while I walk. Also, hydration checkpoint. At this point in time, you should be drinking some water. Yeah. Just straight grab a cup right now and drink some. Please and thank you. Being a good friend here to you and telling you to drink for the sake of your well-being. I love you. Wow, didn't expect this today. Rest in peace, George Foreman. George Foreman was just publicly announced as dead. So, there's that about today. Yeah. Weird times. Like, he was, man's literally the same age as my uncle Doug, and it really makes me take into consideration how much long I have with my uncle. Well, rest in peace, George Foreman. So time to go from that to talking about, well, I just watched that new Plankton movie. The Plankton movie. Yeah. And I tell you, it was good. It was good. Plankton's voice actor was behind the entirety of it and really pushed for creative input in it. And you could tell it. This movie was well done. Like, a steak made exactly the way you want it. I could confidently say this as a grown ass man about to turn 30. My opinion on a kid's film, telling you, yes, this kid's film was good. I'm actually just a lifelong SpongeBob fan. And guess what? My opinion fucking matters to me. If I want to give input on a kid's film, ooh, 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 I loved SpongeBob so fucking much. I loved the Plankton movie so much. Yeah. Watch it. I'm not giving you any spoilers. Well, in my reserve stock of monsters, I only have 2 more in my reserve stock of monsters. Then I will be out of Monster Energy drinks. I might sell my feet on OnlyFans. I might. Just kidding. You thought I was gonna literally go down to that. No, I ain't selling my feet on OnlyFans. Oh. Like, not gonna lie. I'd show my meat before my feet. And I'm not even gonna show my meat. Trust me, it's not gonna happen. Oh boy. One thing I wanted to bring up about earlier when I was walking is that traffic was insane. You didn't see any of the traffic because I didn't include any of the traffic when I was actually walking on the footage. And I tells you, I definitely picked the wrong time to walk back home. I probably should have waited half an hour more, but I was hungry and I really needed to eat. But that traffic. Oh, traffic. Oh, traffic indeed. I'm gonna, like, next time there's a lot of traffic, I'm gonna just start, like, tweaking out. I'm gonna start going ham. I'm gonna start throwing my arms in, like, vicious circles and just batting my head from left to right like an absolute maniac, screaming and speaking in tongues. I'm 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 pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Um you understand that's a joke, right? So I had the option to join Facebook dating again. So I go through the hassle of setting it up and making a profile, authenticating my face, and for some reason, Facebook erased my dating profile and said for some reason my account was unverifiable. I'm like, okay, it's Facebook dating anyways.
Noodle's down the living room and she's out of her cage. Hey, Dove.
Yeah, I'm going to bed soon, however. The hamster is out. The hamster is out. I'm debating on actually seeing her, but she's a floor up and I'm really tired. Like, I'm not even telling you what time it is right now. Just letting you know. I'm recording this at a time where I don't usually record this. Like, I'm recording this portion of the video so late in the fucking day that so switched to the Plankton movie because I tried watching Nosferatu. The new Nosferatu, the one with Bill Skarsgård. I'd say it was good for the first, 5 minutes, and then it just kept dragging. The only thing that, kind of was a little unnerving was I think I think that was very shriveled vampire penis. Very shriveled vampire penis was the most unsettling thing about this movie. Just random fucking shriveled vampire penis. I was like, what? Ugh. We didn't need to see shriveled vampire penis. You know what? I think I might. I think I might make this episode a little shorter. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. I guess we'll find out by the end of this episode whether or not this is a short episode or not. Back on Nosferatu, for some reason, I just need to bring up Nosferatu one more time. I watched it to the point where they had already introduced Willem Dafoe, and, well, Willem Dafoe can even save this movie. Like, Willem Dafoe is one of the best actors of all time. And, I thought he was going to be able to save this movie for me. Am I just too harsh on Nosferatu? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All I know is that, well, That was like an hour and a half of my time that I really tried liking a movie. I was so hyped up for liking this movie too. And it didn't deliver like the story of the whoopee cushion pussy I had experienced in my younger years. Yeah. Just absolute, like, it was like, I don't know, like a repeating whoopee cushion. It was like, it was like when you take a plunger to a toilet bowl, you got the right stuff, just it's just forcing out so much air, or forcing air into a hole. Wow, that was violent. Welcome to my videos where, like, I will take me reviewing a movie after I just gave a good review to a movie, and reviewing a bad movie and relating it to a nigh traumatic coital experience I experienced. Like, man, I was I was I was really trying. I was really trying. Like, you know how hard it is to, like, keep it up when you're trying not to laugh? It's like, nothing like it. I don't ever want to go back. Okay, what is this? Where are we looking at? What is beside my face? We've reached this portion of the video. Finally. We went so many directions in this episode. Like, that's some stuff right there. That's some stuff. So, but what is this stuff? What is beside my face? You're supposed to be telling me down there. You know what I mean by telling me down there. Tell me down below in the comment section. Telling me what you think this is, the first thing that comes to your head. And, you know, the lovely tagline I always drop every time I say this. If you comment something and I really, really like it, I will pin it. What is this? What are we looking at? Today's episode is brought to you by the word of the day. And today's word of the day is chocolate. Because chocolate. I love chocolate. If you love chocolate, comment below how much you love chocolate. So today's word of the day is chocolate. You know, that lovely confectionery that is melty, goes right in your mouth, and sometimes has milk mixed into it. I personally like dark chocolate. Love dark chocolate. It's amazing. Well, here we are with today's animated meme segment. Today we're going to do memes about fresh air because fresh air memes are kind of needed. So here we go. We're going to start with this air meme. Yeah, it would literally suck everybody out of the International Space Station if that happened. Unfortunately, you can't open a window to get fresh air in space. Otherwise, yeah, there's no air in space. It's just a vacuum. We're trapped in a Dyson sphere. Yeah. Sometimes fresh air really helps you like that. Like air also helps you not only like avoid death, but like air also helps you keep your brain working because you need oxygen. Got any more of that fresh air? Yeah, tons of that fresh air. Go outside, take a deep breath, take a deep breath again, and take another deep breath. There you go. You're fully oxygenated. And that's all it's about sometimes. You need all that oxygen. Yeah, this is looking like it might be a thing in some cities. You just go around some cities and they just smell like absolute ass and dog fart. It's like, wow. I'm gonna step into a place that probably has air purifiers and air fresheners. Yeah, yeah. Spaceballs is becoming a reality. Can fresh air. That's like the next step. That's like the next step. All of a sudden, Perrier, just like President Scroob. Spaceballs is a classic. If y'all haven't seen Spaceballs, y'all like are insane. Yeah, another one of these beams. It would really fuck up the submarine to open a window. Yeah, because they're deep depths and stuff. Well, like, comment, subscribe. Hope you had a great day. And also, most importantly, don't forget to drink your water. Because, yeah, man. Guess who waited too late to film his stuff again? No, it's not that I waited too late. It's just that I've been so busy today that now it is around 10:20 and here I am filming. You'll see that's a very common thing that happens in this series. Maybe tomorrow I'll do an earlier day episode where I film everything at a reasonable time. Either way, roll that intro. Today I got into a discussion about Assassin's Creed, and, well, it tells you. Every time I go into Assassin's Creed, I think of several things. One, how they ended the third Ezio game. Two, that one time I played Assassin's Creed Origins with someone and we boned right after. And third, and quite possibly the most important thing, why the hell did they do the 2012 thing? Like, back in, like, ages ago, there was always, like, some sort of apocalypse end of day theory. And 2012, December 21st, 2012, was supposed to be the last day of Earth. And, Assassin's Creed Revelations kind of doubled down on that. The Governor General has approved it. Now,
the Filet-O.
Not the Filet-O. Now, Canada is going to be calling an election. And, it's happening right around my birthday. It's happening right around my birthday. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. get turned 30, then all of a sudden, boom, election. Wow, Badlands Chugs did a Shamrock Shake chug, but like 4 large McDonald's Shamrock Shakes? Damn, that's some insane stuff right there. I saw this thing that said, I survived China's hot pot from hell. The hot pot from hell. Well, I'm gonna tell you a story that I came across. One time there was a kid really doing really doing a bad in a hot pot place. So what happened to this boy who was misbehaving? He got his face shoved in the hot pot. Not only did he have his face shoved in the hot pot, but he also had his mother and father attacked too. So, makes you really think, wow, if I have a kid, my kid's really gotta be behaved, because you don't know what crazy stuff lurks out there. You don't know if there's gonna be some crazy person who's like, I'm shoving his face in the hot pot. So, since I got back a little later, I went out to smoke. And yeah, it's storming outside. But, well, I heard a massive thunderclap outside. I was on the phone with my mother. Then all of a sudden I hear, I'm like, wow, that was a very loud thunderclap. When you hear the sound of thunder, don't you get too scared. Just grab your thunder buddy and say these magic words. Fuck you, thunder, you can suck my dick. Thunder, you can't get me because you're just God's farts. Well, today I learned something. It's weird to watch or listen to other people play a song you wrote. That happened to me today. I finally got to see someone else play my guitar, because I've been handing my guitar lines off to the next guitarist who's being in the loom. And hearing someone else play a song I wrote, I was like, oh. It was kind of not only humbling, but it kind of filled me with a little bit of joy. I'm like, somebody's enjoying a song, playing a song I wrote. It's gonna be great. So today, to start off, I wasn't just cleaning, but I was perusing the internet. And what do I see? Well, straight up, Wings of Redemption crashing out on Keemstar and his wife. Now, I don't usually talk about stuff like that, but man, that's if like his wife wants to take him to court, she's got like video evidence right there. Right there. I can't tell you how hype I am for like the return of One Piece, because the anime of One Piece has been on break for a while now, and there's just been constant stuff going on for the manga. Like the anime, not only is the break like been enough for like the manga to pave the way for some stuff to come, but the English dub has caught up to the Japanese dub, which is a very rare thing to happen in anime, that an English dub catches up to the Japanese dub. I'd say Bleach catching up is one of the best examples of that. But One Piece catching up is huge because like there's over 1,100 episodes of One Piece. And yes, I've seen every one of them. I'm just massaging my scalp because I felt like it. I deserve a head massage. Sometimes you gotta massage yourself because no one's gonna love you better. Just give me one of these temple massages because I'm like stressed. I feel like the implication of a chicken tender means there's a chicken tough. You know what I mean? A chicken tough. A tough chicken instead of a chicken tender. Fuck you, that joke's good. Today, I watched a Michelin star chef, make ramen. And I tell you, I learned something from watching that. That apparently I have been cooking ramen with the absolute masterful attack of a Michelin star chef. Crazy to think that when the Michelin star chef prepares ramen, you find that we're not so different, you and I. I can't always have my ramen plain like that. No. I always gotta dress it up. At night, when I'm supposed to be sleeping, or I get to the point where I'm supposed to be in bed sleeping, But I end up waking up because of all of a sudden gotta go to the bathroom. Well, I tell you, the one thing I am thankful for now is that when I get ready to go to the bathroom, my cat Willow is just right there to be like, "Yo, what's up, Devin? What you doing? You awake? You awake?" And she'll be like, "Meow." I'm like, "Oh, Willow. Hi, Willow." And she'll talk to me. Then I'll go to the bathroom. Then I'll go to lay down, but she'll jump on my bed before I get on my bed because she wants to cuddle. She knows when it's cuddle time, even when it's technically not supposed to be cuddle time. I'll allow it. I'll definitely allow it. I have a very good friendship with my mother. So, what am I segueing into? Well, I have this thing where I like to watch a lot of cool shows and movies with my mother because she's always been my movie buddy since I was a baby. And what movie am I going to watch with her next? Well, it's not a movie. It's got recommended Severance by a good viewer of mine. And I watched the first episode and learned immediately that this is something I'm going to want to watch with my mother because it's so hype that my mom would probably want to watch this with me. So now I don't want to watch another episode of it because I want to watch it with my mom. It's that good. It's that good that I'm hyping it for me so that I could go through this discovery of a new show with someone I care about. That's what I did with Breaking Bad. And I tell you, Breaking Bad was so enjoyable after finally getting to, like, watch it after the long wait. After everybody being like, "Devin, how have you not seen Breaking Bad yet?" I love Breaking Bad so much. It's bill time. Almost took two of that one. And to explain to you guys that I'm not chewing these pills, I literally just throw them on my tongue and suck it into the back of my throat. A lot of people are like, "How can you take pills without water?" And I'm like that. That's not to say I still don't drink my water after. Gotta be on that water. Not today, kidney stones. Yep. What is this? What are we looking at? What is beside my face? Yes. We've reached that part. Yeah. Are you gonna comment? Are you gonna comment what this is? Please tell me what this is, please. Just answer my question. Please tell me what this is. Please comment down below the first thing that comes to your brain when you look at this. And if you comment below and, you know, I really, 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 really like it, I will pin your comment. What is this? What are we looking at? Well, here we are. Today's word of the day. Today's word of the day is trepidation. Because trepidation is a good word. Seriously, check it out. Trepidation is what you go through and you overcome a lot. Like, trepidation. Honestly, it's like a plight. And, you know, you can overcome things. You can overcome things too. Like that caterpillar you just saw. Yes, there was a caterpillar. But what kind of caterpillar? Guess it. Here we are at today's meme segment. In today's meme segment, we're going back. We're going way back for today's meme segment. We are going to caveman SpongeBob memes. Because, yeah, this was me at the Cora's that one time. We were just there, me and my grandmother, and we were like, wow, all these people eating so fast. And every time, like, the waitress would walk by, she'd be like, don't worry, your food's coming soon. Like, we're just sitting there wasting away for nothing. Yeah, I had someone clog my toilet before, and it costed me $2,100. Yeah, not fun. It's actually why I'm afraid to shit at other people's houses, even though I know my shit isn't solid. Yeah, I'm afraid of clogging a toilet. Because that's, like, big fear right there. This is where you do the power move. And you, grab the salt and you hand it to her while looking her dad right in the eyes. You're like, I'm daddy now. Look at me. I'm daddy now. Like the I'm captain now meme. Yeah, I'm daddy now. Oh boy, this would make me trip out. Imagine you just get picked up and you're like, wow, this wasn't what my Uber driver said. Then they like take you somewhere and you're like, oh no, are you at least bringing me for ice cream? Are you gonna take me by a Dairy Queen? Please take me by a Dairy Queen. I could go for a Blizzard. Like, yeah, this happens sometimes. I'll be like, yo, next time I'm a wake up, and then I wake up and it's like a couple hours later. I wish it was 5 hours later sometimes, but sometimes it'd be inconvenient if I actually slept in. So I just gotta stick to waking up like I do. This is me, literally every time. There's a meme that's easy to use. I'm like, wow, time to use it. SpongeBob caveman memes were so prevalent back then. Like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to drink your water. Love you. Yeah. Episode 3. We're here. Season 26, Episode 3. If you are just joining this journey, this has literally been an everyday thing. If you have been here for this journey and you've been sticking by, thank you. I have a beard again. The question is, do I manically cut it off soon? The answer is probably not. I'm gonna keep this beard for now. For now. Roll that intro. So, I have brought some things to the table that people tend to really like. And what that is my animation skills. And with the animation skills comes, of course, animations. Random animations. So, you know what? Today, during my stream, because I had a sesh stream where I hung out with some people and did some art on stream and animated a segment, and it came out very good. Here is that little segment right there. Ain't that adorable? Yeah, it is very adorable. I thought, you know what? Why not have a cat drag her face across the screen and love and give a blep? Sometimes you just need simple goals when you're trying to animate something, and those simple goals are easy. They really are easy. And you don't really have to try much. You don't really have to. Unless, like, you really need to. My cat's just been circling me for the past few minutes. It's adorable. Oh, look. Hey, Willow. How's it going? Look how adorable that is. The toe beans. He was just scratching at his little scratcher there. Oh, hey, buddy. That's right, I'm looking at you. Hey, Marmy. Well, I guess he didn't like that I was filming him without his consent. What you doing, Willow? Eh? What you doing? Willow. Look how adorable this kitty is. What is she even doing? Look at her beautiful spots. That's right. I'm talking about you. Making YouTube videos about you. Making animations about you. I know I got the face a little wrong, but it's an animation cartoon. I love this calico so much. Sometimes it's some of the best things in life is a calico cat. Calico cats are just something. One thing I get asked for 24-hour stream. You know the absolute crazy logistics that would have to happen for that. Yeah, that would be some crazy, crazy stuff. Just as somehow a 24-hour stream. I would need to book a room at the Hojo, the Howard Johnson's, and it would have to be a 2-day thing or a 1-day thing where I get there and then stream 24 hours from there. But that's that's in the future. That would be insane, though. Speaking of logistics, because of slow internet speeds, let's see, I'm filming this at 10 p.m. on Saturday, March 22nd. Yar, yar, yar. This is probably going to be uploaded, like, I will press upload at, like, probably an hour and a half from now, or an hour. And, it probably won't be uploaded until later. Completely uploaded. Like, I have to wait for that bar. The uploading bar just sometimes takes too long for me. I want to kick that buffer bar in the nets. I sense something is up in the force. I smell what's up with the force. Someone on the end of the screen didn't drink water like my last video told you to. So I unfortunately have to give you shit. How dare you not drink water when I tell you to? This is a sin. It is a mighty sin. Now you could repeal that sin by consuming H2O right now. Do it.
Hey, Deb, do you want any chips?
I got a bag of chips. Thank you very much. I appreciate you offering. You know what I get to enjoy tonight? I get to enjoy the loving company of my kitty cat. It's been a few days. Well, actually, It's been a week since I've been able to lay in my bed with my cat while she lays on my chest and I pass out. And that's honestly one of the best feelings you can experience in this world. Yes. That and, well, experiencing the love of all of you. Aww. Look how sweet this girl is. Hey, babies. All the head boopies. You my pretty girl. You smell it too. They didn't drink the water. You see a little steam coming up here? That's not just any steam. It's a steam that tells y'all I'm about to indulge in some tea. I got some tea. Not like the drama tea, because I don't usually have drama. However, legitimate tea? I definitely got legitimate tea. What is this? What are we looking at? What is beside my face? What did I pick for today's? What is this segment? This is a segment where I ask you in the past, the present, and the future. A question in the future. Where you tell me what it is we're looking at. Yeah, I just had a chip with salsa. What you gonna do about it? You're supposed to comment below what this is. And if I really like it, I will pin your comment. Is this video's pinned comment? What is this? Where are we looking at? So, today's word of the day. What is it going to be? Well, I will tell you what today's word of the day is. Today's word of the day is fortitude. Because fortitude is a great word. Fortitude is a very mighty word. And, you know, sometimes in life you gotta have some fortitude. Fortitude is what makes you you. Fortitude is what gets you up in the morning. Fortitude is what makes you say, you know what, I'm going to do this shit today that I need to do. Fortitude drives you until you like run out of the drive and you refortitude yourself. Not sure if that's the word, refortify. There we go. Well, welcome to today's animated meme segment where we talk about memes, and today's memes are going to be about the moon. Yes, we're going to be talking about the moon. Yeah, let's make them all crazy. The moon's going to be like, yo, we're gonna retrograde the shit out of today. We're gonna retrograde the shit, and then we're going to make people like absolutely insane. I believe I chose another meme exactly like this one. Oops. Well, yeah. This is how you can't even take moon photos with the moon with your phone. You have to get like a Canon or something like that, because your phone's gonna be like, F you, you want a moon photo? Well, you're not that cool. Your phone's cameras suck. My phone camera sucks. Well, why do we call it the moon? Why don't we call it something different? Like, why don't we call it, like, Drew? Like, go outside, look at the Drew in the sky. Hey, Drew? Yeah. The moon's name is now Andrew. Yep, there it is. There's a meme. That's like the one I said earlier. Feeling cute might make everybody crazy later. Just like Hello Kitty, or like, several other Pokemon things that make people crazy for Pokemon. It'd be cute, but it makes people crazy. That's like the best moon. Nah, not really. Not really. Burger King made Robert Downey Jr. like change his life around. Every time I think about Burger King, I think about how Robert Downey Jr. had a bad burger and was like, wow, what am I doing with my life? Oh, look, a blood moon. Yeah, that moon is definitely repping. What? Well, like, comment, subscribe, have a glass of water, drink it, drink your water, and yeah, remember to comment for what is this? Hey, Celebi, guess what? There's some people on here who think they could pitch some negativity to me, and I would potentially give a damn about said negativity. Well, guess what? I'm just a guy enjoying my freaking life on my own terms. And as Triple H and Shawn Michaels would say, you could suck it. Roll that intro, because, yeah. I got another Amazon package. It sounds drinkable. I think somebody bought me Monsters. I didn't order this package. Aw, sweet. Somebody bought me a whole ass case of Monster Ultra Rosa. And I didn't get a note or anything with it. Oh no! Whoever bought me this entire case of Monster Ultra Rosa, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I will definitely be putting this to good use. So, yes, as you saw, someone was very nice to me and has purchased me an entire case of monsters, specifically Ultra Rosa. Mentioning it for another time. My cat just decided to join in. But yeah, whoever decided to buy me that, thank you. I have been needing the caffeine as of lately, and that helped me out very significantly. Like, more than you think. Like, thank you. My cat also thanks you. Hey, Willow. Yeah, my cat Willow thanks you. Guess what? This is a hydration checkpoint. This is where I come in to tell you to drink your water. Please and thank you. Grab a cup, pour some God's nectar, and devour some of it. Pour it right down to Gregory. Yeah. I have to do a hydration checkpoint at this point. It's episode 7. I think. Is it episode 7? I don't know, you tell me. I may have lost track this time. Just kidding. No, it's episode 6. And it actually just caught me in something that... Ow. Ow. My cat keeps whipping me with her tail. I accidentally named episode 5 episode 6 yesterday. So that was a big oopsie. Big oopsie moment there. But hey, you know what? I work hard to provide these memes for you, to put memes on the table. And yesterday was mantis shrimp memes. So, peak memes. She's protecting me right now. I'm not sure what from, but my cat is protecting me. So, somebody asked me today, what do I do on YouTube? And I said, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. My cat just won't leave me alone right now. But I love that. Like, look how happy she is. Got my Harley Davidson blanket. She likes the Harley Davidson blanket. I love the Harley Davidson blanket. Today's gonna be a bit of a shorter episode. But it's okay, that makes up for it because yesterday's episode was almost half hour long. What? She wants y'all to. She wants y'all to subscribe to me right now. You know how much I need to relax right now. I look with these vampire fangs like I'm out for blood. Blood. I want to suck your blood. I want you to pump all this money into this crypto. And boom, rug pull. The urge I feel. The urge I feel to watch Invincible Season 3 from the beginning again. I got a few urges. I got an urge to lay down and pass out soon. And it's not even 10 o'clock. I'm usually in bed by 12. Will tonight be an early night for Devin? We'll find out on the next episode of posting a weird video every day until I become famous. Go, Devin. It's not your birthday. Go, Devin. It's a month till it's your birthday. It's March 25th, and it's not your birthday. If it's April 25th, then it's your birthday. Find me in the bed. Celebies beside my head, my cat right on my chest. Trying to relax. I'm trying to sleep. Imagine I dropping in the club cover. Yes, I got two Celebies beside my head. One day I'm a time travel. Yes. Yes, I will. Till then, gastrointestinal distress. The only sort of time traveling I be doing involves the Grateful Dead. I'm pinned by a cat. She's laying on my chest. And best I could do is when she's mixing on my stomach, feel the need to go to the bathroom because she's messing around with my intestines. And I don't want to move because my cat's comfortable. Do you guys make sacrifices for your animals all the time? Because they totally deserve it, one. But two, what's the sacrifice you gladly make for your animal every time? Yesterday I did a full-bodied one of these. But what is this? Where are we looking at? This had a little gastrointestinal distress on the upside. Just had a little stomach rumbly. That's what that was, but what is this? What is beside my face? What are we looking at? So, you like the new format? I like the new word of the day too. But what is this? And if you comment below and I really like it, I will pin your comment. What is this? We're re-looking at the interactive segment. Well, here we are with today's word of the day. Today I'm stealing a word from Donald Trump because I'm taking it for myself. I'm stealing liberation today. Liberation. Liberation is today's word of the day. Liberation is what's supposed to happen when people struggle and all of a sudden they're free from a tyrant. They're free from oppression. Liberation is absolute freedom after going through hardships. Liberation is a feeling of absolute inner conquering. Liberation is something we all need in our lives because sometimes we're all trapped inside. True. Yeah, here we are with today's meme segment. And today's meme segment is iron deficiency memes. And we all know how in tune to iron deficiency I am. Oh shit, here we go again. This one I'm rating 7 out of 10 because it's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. It's very relatable. Like that static, white, noisy feel. You do kind of get that when you stand up with low iron deficiency. I get it quite frequently. Now, this is a 10 out of 10. 1, because it's SpongeBob. 2, because it's actually pretty accurate. I look at myself after I stand up and I'm like, whoa, I'm gonna pass right the fuck out. And that SpongeBob meme seems to capture that aspect quite well. Now on to the next one. Yeah, this one's 8 out of 10 because it's Dwight Schrute, but it's also very relatable. And yeah, like my eye does that sometimes when I'm standing up too fast. I'm like, whoa, now my vision's obscured. Okay, this one's a 9 out of 10 because it's Gru holding a gun at me, symbolizing my iron deficiency. I didn't mean to rhyme like that, but it just like rolled off my tongue so perfectly. I love this job sometimes. I love this job. Yeah, loading terrain like in Minecraft. Standing up too fast, I rate this one 7 out of 10 because it is also accurate, but also it is very much like earlier that Grand Theft Auto meme. And I know I picked these memes, but hey, I get to rate them. Now this one's 8 out of 10 because it's Captain Hindsight. If you've seen South Park, Captain Hindsight is a legend. Listen to Captain Hindsight. Also listen to me when I tell you to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to drink your water, because water will help you regardless. So lo and behold, I'm just sitting here in my car and waiting for my girl. Just kidding. This is not the intro to Hypnotized by System of a Down. No. This is an intro to episode 7 of season 26 of posting a weird video every day until I become famous. And you know how that goes. It's just been another season where I just dump a whole bunch of random shit on you. And you're like, oh wow, this is entertaining. And I honestly find it entertaining too. I'm glad I'm able to spend this time with you. And every day I'm grateful for the opportunity that I get to post a weird video every day until I become famous. And there are a bunch of people who watch it every day until I become famous. It's gonna be great. Today's gonna be great. This episode is gonna be great. And you're gonna be great too. Grab your glass of water and sit back and roll that intro. Here we go. still giving my cat attention. He's very happy. What a pretty girl. What a pretty girl. Yeah? What's up? Aww. See how good I am with cats. Aww. We love our cats in this house. So, I've been doing stuff I've been videotaping myself saying stuff and bringing stuff to attention while taking a shit. And other people now, including Penguin Z0, are now normalizing the shit meta. It's like, I was breaking new ground, and now everybody else is breaking the ground where we just go on camera now and say stuff while we shit. That is absolutely insane. So, I'm not a big drinker, but today I got some One Piece spoilers, and it kind of makes me want to hit the bottle, not gonna lie. Literally some of the most hype spoilers of all time. And not like too hype though. I'd say the most hype spoilers came in 2023 and 2022. 2022 was some insane times for One Piece. In 2023 as well. Crazy to think how far we've come in the manga since then. You know, some people, they'd be tempted to open incognito mode right now and beat the Mito. Me, I'm just like, nah. I don't need to. I need to shit. And I need to talk about things. Yeah. This is like, however, in the past 2 hours, this is my third time running to the toilet to shit. Not gonna lie, I found myself down a different kind of rabbit hole as of late. For some reason, I just keep seeing more sea monkey stuff on YouTube. Like brine shrimp kits. Honestly, I've never been so sold on brine shrimp kits since I was a young boy. Like, part of me wants to build my own little aquarium for brine shrimp. This video is so random. Goes from cats to me shitting that I'm talking about sea monkeys. I'm actually so hyped for April. We got Devil May Cry coming in April. We got my birthday in April. We got WrestleMania in April. WrestleMania gonna be good. Are you guys gonna be watching WrestleMania? I know, seeing John Cena versus Cody Rhodes gonna be insane. I know. I'm still like, after Elimination Chamber, John Cena got me feeling. I thought there was gonna be one more practice, but tomorrow, that practice, the one last rehearsal before the TV slot, is canceled. Apparently Sunday was good enough. I just really hope that they're able to be good for Sunday. This is my send-off. And yeah. But I'm out of this band. Yep. I have to wake up at 6 tomorrow morning. Well, don't necessarily have to wake up directly at 6, but I probably should wake up at 6. Tomorrow, gotta bring my uncle's cat into the vet. Poor boy's gotta get a shave. Preparing the coffee for tomorrow morning. It's a nightly ritual for me. Just preparing the coffee. I'm still debating whether or not it's a good idea to get into sea monkeys, because now I keep seeing all this sea monkey stuff, And now sea monkeys is just seeming like a hobby I want to get into now. Doesn't even look that expensive. And just like that, coffee is ready for tomorrow. I just put some dishes in the sink upstairs. Apparently, like, there are people who bring sea monkeys around with them in little portable sea monkey aquariums. That's really cool. I'm learning some new stuff about sea monkeys. This episode's just gone way too all over the place. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Even though this is kind of like a shorter episode. I feel like tomorrow's gonna be a good day, regardless of how early I need to wake up. Lately, I've seemed to be falling into a thing where I have to wake up early quite frequently. Life just be lifing like that. Life just be like, well, now you have to wake up early in the morning for this. I'm like, okay. I guess I have to. What is this? What are we looking at? What is beside my face? Honestly, I have no idea what I picked tonight. But the me after this video is made will know what I picked. But you could comment below and tell me what I picked. Tell the me of the past what I picked, what you think I picked. And yeah, if you comment down below and I really like what you have to say, I will pin your comment as this video's pinned comment. So once again, what is beside my face? What is this? What are we looking at? Welcome to today's word of the day, where I tell you today's word of the day. And it could be any word. So it could be any word I pick. And today's word is going to be bullshit. Because I deal with a lot of bullshit in life. And today's word of the day is bullshit. Because there's so much bullshit in life. Oh yes, you know, some days just serves you more bullshit than the next. But what can you do? What can you do? You can only develop the ability to deal with more and more bullshit. Eh? Like, nothing like that. But hey. At least we make it through these days. That's all I can say. Well, today I'm going to do shrimp memes. I'm not sure if I've done shrimp memes before, but I'm doing shrimp memes again. And here we are doing shrimp memes. Because I fucking love shrimp. They're cute. Holy shrimp. I just picture this every time. The god shrimp. That shrimp that brings you to a whole new plane of existence. That shrimp that just makes you think, wow, holy shrimp. You know, the father, the shrimp, and the holy tartar sauce. Bruh, that's insane. A shrimp frying rice like that? I had no idea there was a shrimp that looked like that, let alone a shrimp with the ability to fry rice. That's insane. That's insane. That seems kind of like a dream, not gonna lie. Yeah, this is literally me playing guitar. My back hurts than me playing guitar. It's like I'm shrimping playing guitar. So, this is a sign for me and this is a sign for you. Straighten your back up. Make sure you don't got that shrimp posture going on right now, because you're only gonna hurt yourself with that shrimp posture. Nah, you're shrimply wrong. Your posture is wrong. Straighten up. Straighten the fuck up right now. You need to just sit there, get your back in a row, and be like, yeah, I'm straight. Straight, damn straight, damn straight, damn straight. Then, oh, I want a shrimp friend. I want a shrimp friend. Honestly, now I think I am going to get like some brine shrimp, because I think of shrimp friends. I think they're going to be my shrimp friends one day. Just get my own brine shrimp and speaking about dreams about a shrimp frying rice. Come on. This is me playing the dream where I play guitar and everybody just applauds me for doing it. Well, like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to drink your water, because shrimps drink water and so should you. Well, welcome to the beginning of the episode. I'm on the Rogers hold line. Figured, you know what, they're probably going to keep me on hold for a while now, so might as well film the intro to this. And yes, I'm filming this a lot earlier in the day, at 11:15 a.m. Would you believe I've been on the phone 36 minutes? I'm about to answer the phone like I'm trying to book a flight to Cancun from Detroit. Oh wait, this is Rogers. I thought this was Spirit Airlines. Straight up. Well, roll that intro. I've had enough time to...
Thanks for holding. We'll be with you as soon as possible. Please continue to hold to keep your place in line.
I've had the time to make ramen and consume most of it. Film an intro. Like, this is rough. Just watching me essentially eat ramen to the hold music. 40 minutes. 40 minutes. If it gets to an hour, I'm hanging the fuck up. I am a patient man. But I can only have so much patience. Why do they always make it jazz? It's now been 45 minutes. Finding ways to occupy myself because this is essentially the same activity as watching paint dry, and having this activity forced upon me is not what I wanted. You see that gray hair right there? Ooh. That's a shiny gray hair right there. And there's another one. And you know what's funny? After this, I'm gonna have probably more gray hair. Now it's 46 minutes. I'm over this stuff. Waiting for them to tell me that I need to please hold because I gotta stay in line, and this stuff is annoying. I'm tired of the smooth jazz I was hearing earlier. Next thing you know, my hair is getting curlier. This frizz from the stress in this biz. I'm gonna explode. My patience can only run for so long. I'm gonna explode. I'm tired of this whole line. I think I'm on with Spirit Airlines. It's almost like, hey, I need to fix some shit. Rogers, please answer my bit. I need to get this over with. I had enough of this shit. It's officially looped. And it's been 52 minutes. This episode is the episode y'all watch me test my patience. "55 minutes in, and I'm about to commit acts of violence. I fucking swear. Like, the level of violence, I'm not even sure what to describe it with. Like, maybe viciously kicking someone in the balls at this point might make me feel better. Just kidding, assault and battery is never fun. But this hold music.
Thanks for holding. We'll be with you as soon as
Here comes your
possible.
little girl.
Please continue to hold to keep your place in line.
My cat's coming. Willow. So, just as I was considering hanging up at the hour point, somebody picks up. Yup. Yes, I got it taken care of. For now. Moral of the story is, I don't know what the fucking moral of the story is this time, okay? I just got stuck in a domain expansion that I didn't want to. Now, literally, I'm at the point where I need to smoke one. Because like, why? Why? Oh. Like, I don't feel so happy after that call. Even though I got the stuff I needed to do done, I still don't feel happy about that call. Just sometimes that's how life be, I guess. Well, time to do this rip. To think, this is gonna upload when I sleep, but I'm filming this at like 12 noon. That was a good one. That was a good one. I'm just beginning to look like a bearded Trent Reznor. I can't believe how much of this episode was spent waiting on a phone call. Would you imagine that? A phone call held me up for so damn long. So damn long. Well, at least I managed to get a few videos out today. I didn't necessarily stream, which I kind of didn't feel like streaming. Not gonna lie, the IBS be battling me today. This creature just right in my booty hole, just battling back. My booty hole woke up and chose violence. Yeah, this person's watching porn. Just kidding. This person's watching, posting a weird video every day until I become famous. Imagine that just out of context. That just catches someone off guard. They're like, and that's how I make sure adults are watching this. Yeah, making sure people above the age of 18 are watching this. Because no kids allowed here. Sorry. It's adults only here. This is like... It's a must in my community. And also, another reason why no kids in my community, the only one who gets fucking cookies in this community is me. And whoever comments first in my videos. But, me. I'm the one who eats the cookies here. I'm the one who eats the cookies here. Okay? So, like, what's the longest you've been on hold for and been patient with? Like, how... What's the longest you've put up with? And how important was the phone call? You don't have to say what the important phone call was. You just have to say how long it was and your experience with it. Were you annoyed when the person picked up the phone? Or were you nice with them? Were you patient? Or did you want to rip the Rogers representative's head off? I personally, I wanted to deal with it as fast and as politely and positively as possible. So I just explained clearly what I needed. He understood. And yeah. No. Yeah, I'm keeping that in the video. It seems you have met your match. Aha! See what I did there? Unfortunately, I'm about to burn this match right now. Because sometimes the best way to smoke something because you don't got a lighter is use a match. This might be a longer episode today. So sometimes I have a problem speaking fast. And I know I speak really slow sometimes. It is what it is, okay? I'm very exhausted sometimes when I do these videos. And, yeah. I have a hard time speeding up. It's better than me talking so fast that you could barely understand me and I start to sound like a chipmunk version of myself. Because if I started talking really fast like that, it would start really throwing people off and then just start talking like well, an auctioneer. 145, 156, 6 going on, 6 going on, 7 going on, 8, 7 going on, 8, 7, 8 going on, 12. Wow. Yeah. I would much rather speak at a comfortable pace, okay? And it just so happens to be relaxing for some. I wasn't kidding. This is going to be a long video. I believe we bypassed the 17-minute mark. And we're not even at the what is this segment? I just feel like talking to you guys a little bit longer today. Is there a problem with that? Am I dragging this on too long? I'm sorry. Excuse me. Where's my manners? I was giving you a kiss there. So, I brought up something in an earlier video. The concept of domain expansions. Well, I tell you, it's kind of something I got going on every time I open up one of these videos here. I'm like, this is a concentrated domain of my energy. Literally, each one of these videos is a portion of me that I am so graciously imparting on the internet. You guys get a little bit of my positive energy, and this positive energy will remain here even after I die. Which will hopefully be in the long, distant future. But all this concentrated positive energy all in one place? Literally, like... Yeah, I have a hard time whistling, okay? I have a very big tongue. I got like one of them cow tongues. I have a big cracked tongue. Yeah. Honestly, Kiss would be jealous of this thing. So, as you have noticed, I have been growing a beard. The answer to why have I been growing a beard? I have my skin condition under wraps right now. And unless it resurges back, and I have to shave all this off, and you will know when it happens, because if it does happen, I'll make a video about it and everything, so you guys can see what's up with this skin condition. But literally, yeah. I've had people tell me to grow my beard out again. Like, I've had people request I grow my beard out again. I'm like, okay. Bet. I'm going to grow it out again. It's going to be sweet. And you all are seeing this one start to finish. Because I showed, I believe you guys saw last time I shaved my beard, because, yeah, it was just a mustache, actually. Well, I guess I've dragged on a little too long. Let's go to the what is this segment, because we got it by this point. What is this? Where are we looking at? Right here. What is this puppy right here? What is this? Last night was an IO silk moth caterpillar. Now, when I find cool stuff like that, it's usually because I want to give an explanation, usually the next video. Well, this segment, I'm going to explain to you a little bit about the silk moth caterpillar, but you still gotta tell me what this is. The IO silk moth caterpillar is one of the most terrifying caterpillars you can encounter. It will give you a venomous discharge all over your skin that will, like, burn your skin. It's almost like getting hit with some poison ivy. But yeah, if you comment down below what this is, and I really like what you have to say, I will pin your comment. What is this? What are we looking at? Well, welcome to this part. You're probably wondering what the word of the day is. Well, the word of the day is... The word of the day is dog. Dog is awesome. Dog is just a simple word, but it carries so much weight. Dogs are awesome. So yes, today's word is a noun, and it's dogs. But you know, it doesn't need to be anything more than that. Today, dog being a word of the day just means that today we love dogs. Well, we love dogs every day in this community. Well, here we go. Yep, we're here at the animated meme segment, and now it's time for, like, memes about one of my favorite things ever, the good old mantis shrimp. Yeah, what a beautiful glass aquarium. Would be a shame if somewhere to punch a hole right through it. Yeah, that's mantis shrimp. Sometimes mantis shrimp get a punch, and where they get a punch, they got nowhere else to punch other than forward. They're like the Mike Tyson of animals. They just hit. Except for, why am I even referencing Mike Tyson anymore? He failed me. Look at this. Honestly, I think a mantis shrimp could beat Batman one-on-one. I know y'all would be like, yo, Batman definitely winning. But you know what? I'm biased. I like the mantis shrimp more. And mantis shrimp gonna win. Yeah, they're very confusing. They're like three things in one. But what I like about them most is that face there. You can always tell it's a mantis shrimp by that cute little face. Their eyes. Their cute little eyes. They got some of the neatest eyes in the animal kingdom. This is funny. The peacock mantis shrimp. The three things. They're like, what's this? What is this? What'd you create? Honestly, God's perfect punching machine. God's perfect punching machine. That's what that mantis shrimp is. Just a little fuel. Oh my God, right? Two of them just fist bump, and they're like, just nuke the ocean. It'd be like in One Piece when two characters just clash, and it just explosive all around. Explosive damage everywhere. AoE damage here. AoE damage there. Bam. More about those eyes. They could see so many colors. They could see colors we don't even know exist. That's how cool mantis shrimp are. Well, just like the mantis shrimp like to stay hydrated, I hope you guys all drink your water. Like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to drink that water. Sleep well. What's up? What's up? Today has been a long day, I tell you. My uncle's cat is awesome. Took him into the vet today. Boy had a shave. He also got some vaccines as well, on top of some other stuff. He also had a little lump checked out. Turns out it was superficial. He's good. He's really good. We brought him home to my uncle, and he was purring the entire way because I'm the fucking cat whisperer. And you just give me a cat, and I will have a cat chill. I swear. I love cats so much. And they know I love them. Roll that intro. So, from the time I've woken up at 6, I've had a migraine headache. I did manage to stream earlier today. I'm filming this at the reasonable time of 7:30 p.m. because why not actually film it at a decent time today? However, the sun peeking through the sky is really annoying the piss out of me and my headache. I've had a migraine the entire day, and yes, I've drank a lot of water. Yes, I have re-electrolyted myself. Yes, I've done a bunch of other things. This just be one of them stress migraines. Unfortunately, life just be a little rough on a Devon sometimes. So, in Yu-Gi-Oh!, there is this card that you might actually be familiar with if you have just face value recognition of Yu-Gi-Oh! And that card is, of course, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Now, Blue Eyes White Dragon, I have managed to somehow fashion into my main Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck at this very moment. But me putting it into this deck comes at a joke at the expense of me. I have always said for the longest time that the additional Blue Eyes White Dragon support that has been constantly been fed into Yu-Gi-Oh! It has literally been kicking a dead horse, so to speak. And every time my friends would get the new Blue Eyes White Dragon support, I'd be like, how are you enjoying kicking that dead horse? Now, you see the irony in that. I somehow am now joining in kicking that dead horse. Wow. Never made as a wise man, couldn't cut it as a poor man, making memes. Tired of living like a blind man, playing music, call me Stevie Wonder, and this is how you remind me of how these lyrics go. This is how you remind me of how these lyrics really go. This is how you remind me of how these lyrics go. This is how you remind me of how these lyrics go. Forgot the fucking King Lyrics. Could've searched it up, now I'm here, man. Forgot the lyrics. Instead of Googling it 5 minutes ago before I filmed this. And now I'm sitting here spitting bullshit. These 5 words in my head. Scream. How am I not famous yet? Yet. No. I will literally fight the fucking sun right now. That is how bad this migraine is. I will literally fight the fucking sun. All of a sudden I go to fight the sun, and the radiation cooks me before I even get towards the sun. Because you realize that the sun, you cannot fight the sun. And the radiation will just cook you. Because the orbit of the sun is essentially just a giant microwave. Did you know that? Did you know that it's a giant microwave out there? Well, there's some wisdom dropped upon you. I don't know what it is, but I be going places and everybody be wanting to talk to me. And there are 2 things that come with this. One, I sometimes am good, and I just feed off the conversation, and I end up becoming one of the greatest conversationalists you will ever see. Or, one, I just get awkward and go, yeah, I want to buy these fucking donuts. Yeah, I get that. I switched to just a t-shirt and shorts today, ma'am. I get it. I get that I was cold this morning. I just want to get in and get the fuck out. I've been up since 6 a.m. I love you, though. I hope you have a great day. I'm sorry if I come off like a bitch. I'm just tired. You see, that's one thing you'll always get with me, is you'll always get some relatable content. Even if it's just like me just laying down. Because we take the good days with the bad days. We get the laying down episodes. Then we get the episodes where I'm right in your face. And I am just... Whoa! Yeah. You know, I really should have brought my fucking sunglasses out here. Oh my god. This, I'm pretty sure this episode isn't getting monetized. I just realized how bad my language has been this entire episode. I have dropped so many F-bombs. You know, there is one place that is, of course, not hallowed ground. So, like, say you go to a very public spot and you really have to hold back your language because you know you have a potty mouth and you don't want to say shit. Such as, like, court or, like, a church or something. Or a family gathering. Like, a family gathering with your proper family. So, the other place is the card shop. Because now, cursing has been a possible disqualifier for a while now. That you can't swear, you can't even say, like, God damn. Because it's considered a disqualifiable offense. You could potentially get banned for it too, depending on how bad your infraction is. If you're like really good, chances are you'll just get disqualified from that event you're participating in. However, if you go above and beyond, and this is educational, so I could say this word because, like, this is me telling you not to say this word. You could not go into a Yu-Gi-Oh! Event and in response to losing say, "Oh, femboy, dump truck, cum dumpster." Yeah. That definitely is something that might get you potentially banned. Because it's definitely a more egregious use of language. Some of the best episodes I make, and some of the most energetic episodes I make, come from me being the least fucking energetic somehow. I have a lot of stored power that I saved for this fucking video. And I got gas. Okay? I got gas. Unfortunately, those onions be kicking today. You know, sometimes onions just be good for you. Especially if they're like sauteed with mushrooms. And they're complementing a nice piece of meat. Oh, yeah. You know, it's been a while since I've done some things on this channel. And I have neglected some certain people who I love. And what I mean by neglecting is, I mean, Metal Boy Effigy here. I feel like I've walked out on my son to get the milk. And I haven't necessarily gotten back to bring him the milk. I'm sorry, Metal Boy Effigy. I'm sorry I went to go get the cigarettes even though I don't smoke. I learned it from my dad. I learned it from him. Shit just got real. Cat sitting in cradle in a silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you coming home, son, you don't know when. Should I do hair metal tributes? Should I? Imagine I just come and after I come, I play some Def Leppard or something. Ah! Just kidding. I'm literally that guy that you just stumbled upon, that you were like, hey, this guy's got an awesome vibe. I'm going to stick with him. And you guys stick with me. And I appreciate you for it. You know how awesome it is? How awesome it is to have random, amazing people, might I add, be like, yo, this random fuck is awesome. That Devin is fucking awesome. I'd be a very, 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 very crazy rabbit hole. People be like discovering like late episodes of posting a weird video every day and being like, wow. Then they go deep into the earlier seasons. Like, there is definitely a noticeable change between me and these episodes and the me from those episodes. Because I am constantly evolving. And I'm learning. And I'm constantly evolving and becoming a new me every single day. Shedding the new skin. Molting like a crab. Just absolutely feasting on the new vibes. And you know what's even better about that? Every time I molt my shell, I don't become at all vulnerable. No. I molt my shell and I just flaunt it as the other one instantly grows back. Sometimes way prettier than the last. You know what? You know what's about to go on. Yeah, you. I haven't necessarily done this like that this season. Wow. Just one random ass long white hair. That's insane. But anywho, 3, 2, 1, let this bong rip. You see that smoke? That's authentic, like, Mandarin cookies smoke. You know, one of the reasons I'm making sure I'm filming this at a reasonable time is because I am going to bed early tonight. Holy shit. I am so tired. I'm so tired. Like, I want to be able to just go lay down, maybe watch some police body cam footage, and enjoy the rest of this Thursday. Cum dumpster. Don't ask me why I said that, but I think that's like our I think that's like our word of the day. I think that's our word of the day today. What is this? Okay, seriously though. What is up? What is this? What is beside my face? What is up? What is this? Comment down in this place. You're gonna comment what this is? Maybe make a guess? Treat it like a Rorschach test. Something you must confess. If you comment something that I happen to like, pin it down. I might do for this video's life. Now, boom, 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 boom. What the fuck is this? This is like the most foul I've ever been in an episode, I guess. What is this? What are we looking at? Welcome to today's word of the day. And yes, as I said earlier, today's word is in fact cum dumpster. Now, what exactly is a cum dumpster? Well, a cum dumpster is the reject bin right behind a sperm bank, where they just dump all the faulty genetic fluid, and that is in fact the cum dumpster. Now, places where these are located, you're most likely to find your mom in. Just kidding. Or like some really weird people, even weirder than this video. Well, here we are at today's meme portion of the video. In today's meme portion of the video, since I made today's word of the day a dumpster, let's make today's memes about dumpsters, just not that one. Look, I'm so poor I can only afford DJ Dumpster Diver, playing trash hits from the 90s and early 2000s. You know, like Trapped, Headstrong. You know that trash hit? Yeah, the trash guy who made it. Yeah, Chris Taylor Brown. Look at this. Imagine you just go to a dumpster and you just find Claymore just sitting there, just chilling, and you're like, this is now my sword. This is my sword now, and no one else can take this sword from me. It's a free sword I got off the side of the road. Wow, imagine being this bear, waking up in a dumpster. This is what happened to Ted. This is Ted, the after years, after he just kind of broke off from Mark Wahlberg and they just no longer could be friends after some sort of impasse. What Why is there no babies please written all over this one? I don't want to know why, but I had to see it. Now you had to see it. I'm sorry, we all had to see it. I don't want to know the reason why that dumpster says no babies on it, neither do you. This is literally me finding every meme for the meme segment every day to show y'all, where I'm like, hey, sifting through all these memes and I just found a good one. You know, there's only so many good memes for every topic I pick, and somehow I try to find a fresh topic. There's always good memes like this. The golden dumpster meme that only appears in every 1,000 trash memes that are absolute trash. Yeah, the golden dumpster meme. Now I share it with you. Well, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to drink your water. And I hope you enjoyed today. Yeah. I just finished a stream. Now, here I am, running to the bathroom before I have a chance to potentially shit myself. Yes. The location to where I stream and to where I do everything else is a bit of a walk. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Yep. I was knocking on Dookie's door there. That was one of those sit down and Insta shits right there. Ouch. I just felt like I sat down and pressed a button. It's a good thing I didn't sit anywhere between the stream and this. Also found out today that I could green screen on my streams without a green screen behind me. So that's some peak right there. So I'm gonna start doing streams with design green screen thingies and overlays for behind me. This could be sweet. Like, imagine I just set up a room, I just draw a room, and I'm just walking around in a room I designed on a green screen. This could be so sick. Like, I'm really excited. Almost as excited I am for that TV spot. That TV spot is in like 2 days, where I get to record for a TV spot. That's gonna be insane. I think I'm gonna get away with it. I'm gonna make today's episode a little shorter than I did last night. Wait a minute, I already got some stuff filmed for today's episode. We Gucci. We Gucci. Or not even Prada. Or not even Versace. Or Gucci. Gucci. This cat is so sweet. She just sits there looking at me. She's my little guardian angel. Move just a little bit and her eyes open. Hey, Willow. You're so cute. I'm about to make her happy. She is happy, kitty. Come over here. Meow. Meow. Meow indeed. What do you think? Meow? She just keeps pacing. But I think she thinks meow. I'm very worn out today. I did a lot of cleaning. This is the first. Willow's on my back now. What? Now she's mixing on my back. In the sore spot. It's actually doing something. My cat is massaging my back for me. I didn't ask for this. What? You teach your pet to do that? Oh my god. She's just on my back, purring. Now she's just laying down. Now I'm stuck face down on my bed. Oops. Now I don't want to move this kitty that's on my back. She is very relaxed. Have you guys ever experienced that? Where your animal is just so comfortable and they're on you and you don't want to move them? This is one of those situations. "2 days away. I'm gonna be on TV. I probably still won't have the reach on TV there that my YouTube has right now. But hey, I get to be on cable access television. Kind of crazy I got to 2,200 subs over. Timmy's gone to pizza recently, and they're kind of like those bistro panini flatbread thingies. Apparently, a couple of my friends like them. Hey, Willow. She got off my back and liberated me. Now I get to be free for a little bit because I gotta go out back and turn a heater on for my outside kitties. Bedtime is coming soon for me. This could be a good bedtime. I can't believe everything I did today. And I'm doing more tomorrow. You see, President Donald J. Trump of the United States has announced tariffs on auto manufacturers in Canada. Well, Canadian stuff. And, well, there's one thing that man can never tariff. He can't tariff my ass cheeks, okay? My ass cheeks will forever be a national treasure of Canada. That is impossible to tariff. Imagine trying to tariff my ass. You'd get nowhere with that. This is Canada's ass. This is a national treasure. This ass is a privilege. This ass. This ass is for Canada. And, well, maybe Japan. Maybe Japan. Definitely Japan. You know what? This ass is for you too, Japan. This is a hydration checkpoint where if you reach this point in the full episode compilation of season 26, at this point in time, you need some water. And I would highly implore you consume some water like I just did. You need some. Now, however, if you're watching this from the binge list, chances are you shouldn't probably hydrate right now if this is the binge list, because if you're watching this from the binge list, there's probably been like, I don't even know. There's been a ridiculous amount of hydration checkpoints if you're watching this from the binge list playlist compilation. Yeah. Is there 24 hours of stuff available in my own stuff yet? Huh. There definitely is that amount of content of mine on YouTube at this point. This is one of the outside kitties. This is Marley. He's a good boy. Aren't you, Marley? You're such a pretty kitty. We got another one over behind me. That's name is Missy. And she's a good girl. Hey, Marley. Let me give these guys some cat treats now. Like, ain't he so sweet looking? Yo, dog, what is this? What are we looking at? What is beside my face? What is beside my eye? What is beside my nose? What is beside my mouth? What is this thing right here? What are we looking at? You're gonna comment below what we're looking at. And if you so happen to think of something weird enough, comment it please. I hope it's something that you came up with off the top of your head. Do. And guess what? This is another way I'm telling you that if I really like what you say, I'm gonna pin your comment again. Because I have to say that every time. What is this? What are we looking at? Well, welcome to today's Word of the Day, which I was initially going to be like, for the What Is This segment, I initially was going to put a picture from my colonoscopy of still frame, but I still haven't gotten that image yet. But yeah, today's Word of the Day is upholstery. Upholstery just seems like a fitting word of the day. Upholstery is just another way to describe some fancy fabric, but you know what? Upholstery just seems to roll off the tongue a little easy, like upholstery. Say it with me: upholstery, 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 upholstery. Ain't that a satisfying word right there? Now, for today's memes, I decided to, you know what? I have one of my favorite dinosaurs, and I don't talk about dinosaurs often. Nobody asks you what your favorite dinosaur is. Well, today we're doing Stegosaurus memes. Can you see this distressed Stegosaurus? This seems absolutely accurate. That is me if I was a distressed Stegosaurus. That is honestly so on point. I'm a distressed Stegosaurus today after all that I've had to do, all that I've done. Yeah, no. Look at that Stegosaurus, one of the 4 horsemen of Deadly Tale, along with Big Dick B and, Scorpion. Scorpions are so damn cool. I've never seen a scorpion in person. Actually, yes, I have. Never mind, that's a lie. I saw a bunch from behind glass once. There used to be an exotic animal store. Oh, well, I would like to believe they had beautiful singing voices. Imagine that. Nobody could prove it wrong. There's just a whole bunch of stegosauruses in the past that just like sang like they were Cher or had the voice of Whitney Houston. Imagine that. A stegosaurus with pipes like that. Oh my god, a stongosaurus. Yeah, that would have my brain laughing too. Um, yeah, they definitely crashed the stock market 150 million years ago. Ain't it crazy that 150 million years ago those things existed and we can only exist for like less than 100 years? Directed by Michael Bay, Stegosaurus. It transforms from a car into a Stegosaurus. That's like the whole plot of Beast Wars, ain't it? Nah, Beast Wars is a little different. Beast Wars, like, whole different planet, whole different breed of Autobot. Oh my god, look at this. This is what the cutest Stegosaurus is. Cute Stegosaurus turtle with shell. Oh my god, I want a turtle now. Well, like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to drink your water. And this was a pretty good episode 9. I'd say so myself. Yeah. Today was the second time a bowel movement has caused me to end the stream. If I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have 2 nickels. Which is weird because it's happened twice. Well, here I am contributing to the cause of the Holy Cosmic Shrimp, where I post a video every day to appease the Holy Cosmic Shrimp. Not even to become famous. This episode is for the shrimps. Roll that intro. Tomorrow I have that TV slot. The question is, do I shave my face completely? Just kidding. I'm keeping this face hair for a bit. I feel like it's about time I kept some face hair. However, I might shape it up a bit, just so it looks nice. That might be a good morning activity right there. It's too late for me to do anything like that. I might make this episode short. Mostly because I might be selfish and sleep more tonight. Today I was watching this thing called Windy City Rehab, and it's about a woman who goes around and fixes houses and sells them for a market. Well, turns out that she got double-crossed, and for some reason they played the episodes out of order, So after her business partner double-crossed her, we're just sitting there watching this guy be all scuzzy, and we're like, I don't like him now. And that's just from like a home reno channel. The drama was like too spicy for me even. Tomorrow's the season finale of season 26. And wow. The season felt like way too fast. Way too fast. Like this 11-day cycle, well, this 12-day cycle just keeps going and going and going. And these episodes just keep going and going and going and going. You know what else keeps going? Me posting skits. I posted a skit earlier you should check out. The skit I posted earlier is called POV. You get mugged in 2025. It's quite relatable. You should go check it out. Well, I don't bring up Magic the Gathering often, but I just ordered $20 in Magic the Gathering card singles. And I haven't done that in a while. I'm just kind of hype. I finally found some people to play Commander with, and I miss that format. Commander is just crazy classic Yu-Gi-Oh format. Honestly, it was the format I really wanted to play when I got into Magic, but I played Standard when I first started, and I kicked ass in Standard. I feel like this beard got thicker overnight. It's possible it did. Time be timing. My back is itchy. Would you scratch my back if I scratched yours? Would you? I would greatly appreciate it if you did. You'd make me smile. Comment below if you'd scratch my back. I love you. Yeah. Well, it's the dark time. I'm just relaxing before I decide, you know what? It's time to edit this thing and call it a night. Today was a busy day for me. I did a lot today. You know, I'm just saying, Hoover vacuums that like predate me are somehow crazy good. I was using one earlier. Literally, this thing is older than myself. And somehow, some way, shape, or form, this thing still works. And not only does it works like a charm. I don't know what to describe this with other than, damn, what a vacuum cleaner. My stomach's gurgling, but I am not eating again. No stomach, I will not feed you again, you fiend. Got my star pillow now. Fun fact, I sleep with a star pillow because when I sleep, I sometimes have some extreme night terrors, and they used to be more prevalent than they are now. But I would flip out my sleep and punch myself. I'd wake up with a black eye. Crazy times, crazy times. You know, there is someone I love. That someone is my bed. I still can't believe tomorrow's my last performance with that band. Maloom. Then I have to part ways with them. What a time, what a time, what a time. Like, it's kind of surreal how fast time flies. I'm not sure what it is with me, but like, you give me horror, cool. You give me horror with tentacles, I'm all for it. You give me horrific creatures that are eldritchian, and just for some reason, they're just giant tentacle monsters. Okay. Magic the Gathering, I see you. The Eldrazzis. That's one time I made this deck for less than $40. I entered my first Friday Night Magic tournament. And I placed top 8. What is this? What are we looking at? Yeah, I told you this was going to be a shorter episode. Yep, what is beside my face? What are we looking at? You get a comment down below what you think this is. I'd suggest it. Hey, you might have a good time with this one. I know this one I hand drew. There you go, let me know what this is down below in the comment section. You know, if you say something and I really like it, I might pin it. So what is this? What are we looking at? Well, here we are. Today's word of the day. Today's word of the day is irony. Because irony will show its face at any given point. Give it like something you don't want to happen, but ironically happens just when you don't want it to happen. Or you have something just show up and you were looking for it, but you already solved it. Like, irony is just one of those things that just rears its face and you're like, wow, really? Really? This is how you do me. This is how you do me. That's irony for you. Irony is one of the biggest bitches in life. Well, here we are with some memes about pickles, because today I chose pickle memes. This is another meme for the ladies, because I know you ladies like your pickles. So here we are. Oh my. When you ask for no humans on your sandwich, but you get a human anyways. Like, that's funny, that's funny. That's a reverse role right there. Reverse roles. The pickle is the human, and the human is the pickle. That's almost like some Salvador Dali stuff right there. See what I mean? This is a woman meme. And I'm not necessarily meaning that in a bad way. Like, there's so many women I know that love pickles. It seems to be, like, really big with ladies. Dudes aren't really too keen on pickles like that, but unless, like, we're Pickle Rick. We're all technically Pickle Rick on the inside. We're mostly water and the salt from, like, our daily duties and whatever hits us with. That's our brine. Our life's our brine, and we're a pickle. How do you hold it? Comment below how you hold yours. How do you hold your pickle? Like a cigarette? Like a doobie? Like a cigar? How do you hold your pickles? Comment down below how you hold your pickle. Like, do you hold it like a monster? This is random, but tax fraud pickle. I just saw this meme and I'm like, there doesn't need to be anything too crazy about this meme. It's just a pickle with tax fraud beside it. Just nothing too much to look into, just a pickle with tax fraud beside it. Yes, she says, bring some food in the bedroom, it might be sexy. So you're just bringing all these pickles? Yeah, the pickle pants. Well, you know what's cooler than the pickle pants? Liking, comment, and subscribing on this video and drinking your water. Yeah. Now, you think that the fire alarm at my mom's house is crazier now, because when I visit my mother, I sleep in her basement. Now all I hear is the sound of a fan. So, you know what? Today I did two things. One, I executed two fans. And two, I got interviewed for a TV segment that should be airing very soon. Oh yeah, there's a third thing that I did too. I accidentally missed the mark when I was shaving, so now I'm back to a handlebar mustache. Bruh. Okay, so today we're playing a form of IRL Minecraft, okay? So why am I playing this form of IRL Minecraft? Well, I have to destroy these things so that they could go into my garbage. So time to switch hands. Ew. Go wash my hands after this. Alrighty. So I'm gonna break it up so it could go into a garbage bag a lot easier. So one. You gotta let it do all the work for you sometimes. One down. One more to go. Gotta let the other arm get the workout now. This one was a little more, wow. That went through the focus out of my camera. Well, that one was a little bit more of a mess than I wanted it to be. But it's alright. It's alright. This was destroying a couple fans, executing a couple fans with Devin. I drank a little bit earlier. Yeah, I did. Because I felt like I needed to celebrate. Because, yeah, TV. Yeah, I got to chill with someone that I listened to on the radio for like a good portion of my early life. And it was chill. And on top of that, celebrating the fact that I played 3 songs on TV, and one of the songs was a song that I made. Well, of course, with the rest of the band, but yeah. I will find a way for you all to be able to see it soon. This industrial fan upstairs sounds like a Model T in the like a Model T, like just straight cranked. Now it's just spitting. Like straight up. It sounds like a constant jackhammering. And this is the season finale, eh? Yeah. Season 26 is at an end now. As of the end of this episode, season 26 is over, bruh. That means tomorrow the full episode compilation is coming. Wow. I feel like this is a very common occurrence on this channel now, where everything just comes to a head. And I'm like, here I am at this milestone. I'm constantly hitting milestones. Like, I set up reasonable milestones, and I always be hitting these milestones because they're achievable milestones. 2200 and growing is like a great achievement. Like, I'ma just show y'all a picture of the band and the interviewer and me, and I want y'all to see how big of a guy I am, IRL, because I didn't even realize how large I am. Like, I'm a unit. I'm not just tooting my own horn here. Like, here. Look, seriously, Goalie. Look at the size of me compared to my friend right there, right beside me. I'm not the guy on the far right, obviously. I'm the guy on the far left. Yeah. Like, as you imagine, I'm pretty hard to miss in public. Especially when I'm wearing that outfit, because I just stick out like a sore thumb. So, I'm in public, and you see me, just approach me with ease. And if you want me to give you an autograph, sure, I'll give you an autograph. But, yeah, just don't go overboard, okay? Like, be reasonable with me. And don't ask for my feet. Because you won't get my feet. I'm very open with everything, from my preference in women to even like some of my childhood. I'm a little too honest sometimes, and like, the question, yeah, so in public, just be careful when approaching me, because I am pretty jumpy. Not like in a bad way or anything, but let's just say I know how some people can be. And I don't want to be that guy that's like worried about going around in public because somebody's going to just like pop up and try to give me a hug from behind viciously. Or a hug from the front. Like, hugging without consent in general. Yeah. I am a little drunk still. But I will tell you what did help with it. I did just have a big old burger. And that really hit the spot. That's going to help me relax and have a good night. Honestly, tonight was a party for me. Not necessarily a party, but like a chill sort of, I just drink and eat good food in celebration of a job well done. Because not too often I get to do something like go get interviewed on TV. Like, I've been interviewed on the news a couple times. Like, there was a teacher's strike in 2011, and there was also a time on the news where they were getting input because they were adding buses to my city's transit system. So I weighed in my honest opinion, And yeah. I'm kind of fighting sleep right now, not gonna lie. I feel like a good rest is upon me. I sit here with this pillow against my face. However, sadly, the one thing I do not like is I'm not with my cat. I'm at my mom's house, so I'm nowhere near my cat. It kind of makes me feel sad. I really miss her, and I've been away not even a day. That's okay though. She'll see me in a couple days. She'll be happy. I know I'll be happy too. I'm just used to having a cat sleep on my chest now. I promise you next season might be a little wackier, a lot wilder, and a lot more interesting, because we are on the road to my birthday, my 30th birthday. I'm turning 30 in April. It's gonna be wild. 30 years old. You would think that this fan upstairs has gotten me going insane, but I tell you, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. It might put me to sleep and accidentally pass out on camera. That won't ever happen though, because just kidding. What is this? What are we looking at? What is beside my face? Yes. Oh. I just moved my hip around and it just popped in place. But what is this beside my face? What are we looking at? Is it something kick-ass? Is it something comparable to that pop I just felt in my hip joint as I just stretched it the right way? Is what we're looking at on this camera the innermost mechanisms of our mind? Well, comment below what you think this is, and if I really like what you have to say, I will pin your comment. What is this? What are we looking at? Today's word of the day is Zen. Yes, I introduced the word of the day right away this time, and I didn't lead up much into it. That's because there's not really much you need to dress up Zen with. Zen is a state of mind that you could put yourself in when something such as an obnoxious fan above your head is just blasting away at your brain like, bro, how am I mentally putting up with this? The answer is by being Zen. This fan will go, and I will just continue going myself. And the only thing that changes is whether or not I acknowledge that fan or not. And that is true Zen. And yeah, that's today's word of the day. Well, here we are at today's meme portion. And today's meme portion has to do with TVs. Like, anything that has to do with TVs, including the remotes. So here we start. Slaps the top of television, slaps the top of television, slaps the top of the television. Look, at Now Televisions. Now you can watch SpongeBob. Because that's all that comes in. Unless you move the bunny ears, like, to the left, like maybe 5 meters away from the TV receiver, you'll be good. You'll get something else. Look at this. This is something of the past that no kid will get to experience today, because back then, you had to be the remote for your parent. Even in the 90s, like, sometimes you had to go up there and change the channel for your dad and mom. Remember this? The TV's, like, just crashing out. Why the remote working? You've already changed the battery. You've already put in some fresh Duracells, and you're trying to move it around wherever the fuck. And how come it's not working? Like, damn. I fucking hate remotes sometimes. This is me just chill. I'm just getting done Dark Souls, and that's my exact same face. After I just clear a boss, after having a hard time with it for some reason. I know it's a skill issue sometimes, but, like, I'm still allowed to, like, feel like that. This one feels old right here. I had that television at one point. That television is in that wall there crazily, though. How was that contact cement? Or was that duct tape? The world may never know. Betamax and chill. Remember Betamax? Yeah. Betamax is something from a time long gone. And someone brought it up to me today, so I felt, why not bring a Betamax? Like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to drink your water. See you next season. Yeah.